Hello, hello, how are we going? Let me put this back on. I'm gonna let some people come in here. We've got quite a few people online just waiting. Waiting for the Stargate to craft. Hey Tangerine, how are we going? I'm gonna wait till some more people come in here and I'll do a full base tour. We're currently waiting, I think around an hour or 2 hours until our Stargate finally crafts. This is our waiting room, and I thought I would do some base tour to start, and maybe I'll do a little bit of building just for the world download when we release the world download, just to direct viewers where to go. But we are almost finished with Stargate, finally. It looks like they've got an open computer scripts crafting. I think this is the last Stargate plate. So let's wait till this is done. Yo, Miner, how are we going? This is about to be history. We're crafting the final parts. Good evening, guys. Good evening. And Generic, thank you. We're still waiting on parts, but we're gonna get it soon. It'll be a 23-day Stargate. 23-day Stargate. Hell's Garden Gate tomorrow? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll let more people roll in. And then I'll go for a full base tour because we got 2 hours to kill. We got 2 hours to this gate crafts. Yeah, the previous run was 42 days. And we managed to get 23. No, we're still waiting. We got 2 hour wait. On the Stargate. Let me pin a message. I will say that approximately 2 hour wait on Stargate. Oh, I'm gonna have to update this message. I'm gonna do it on YouTube because I think more people are gonna join YouTube. I trust you, Twitch. Can I pin this? Yeah. Cool. Hopefully that works. Yeah, okay, cool. Are you ever gonna edit your Garden of Grind stuff? You mean the Hell's Garden stuff? Maybe. I might make a video on it at some point. Once we get through it. Oh, I think we're waiting on this Eye of Harmony cycle one more time or 2 more times. And then we should be good. We got some plans to craft the Stargate Crystal. I think this is just all we have left. Yeah, it looks like we're waiting on a few things. How close are you to the tick limit of the amount of infra? We're doing pretty good. Let's look at our TPS. It's probably a good measure. Like, this is when we're crafting Stargate. We're still at 20 TPS, and we tried to maintain it at around 40. Because there's no point. We could just spam more machines. We're good. Out of everyone, who do you think did the most work? It was definitely Tom. This guy here, Tom, and Soycake. These guys are absolutely insane. Tom has an average playtime of over 12 hours per day. Over 12 hours per day. He has 321 hours in what? How many days? 23 days. So we go 321 divided by we should go 24 times 23 divided by 321. I didn't do the math right. Hang on. I can't think right now. Yeah, he's playing over 12 hours per day. Kind of nuts. Yeah. And let's look at the minutes played. Yeah, Soycake is next up at 233, Vortex at 212, Lazy at 177, then there's me at 124, Lhax 115, Kuki at 110, Elephant 93, 60, 45, and then it starts dipping from there. Overall, we had 7 players above 100 hours, which is pretty nuts. We had Elephant. Elephant did a lot of the late game automation stuff. He was very helpful. PXX did a lot of mining. Demoris helped quite a bit as well in the early game. Nick was a god in the early game. Adam also helped mining in the early game. Pev helped in the AE2 transition. So yeah, they all helped. Meow wasn't a part of the run. Meow was just looking at the run. He somehow accumulated 15 hours. Meow was a part of the last Stargate speedrun. Where they got 42 days for their run, and he's been looking at what we're doing. And it's also been helping. He helped a bit with the antimatter automation that we have currently set up. But yeah, it's absolutely absurd. This was a cracked team, dude. Like, it was absolutely insane. What process took the longest? I can link you guys the tracker if you want. Oh, I haven't linked the tracker in the description. We have a tracker that tracks all our timestamps. I kind of want to open it on stream, but I feel like I'm going to dox myself by accident. I feel like my email is going to pop up or something. But I'll set it in both the chats. That is our current time steps. Wait. This is the wrong thing. Wait, is it the wrong thing? No, it's the right thing. No, this is the right thing. Yeah. So as you can see from our timestamps, UXV took 4 days, and I think that's the longest split. UMV took 3, UIV took 2, UEV took less than half a day. Yeah. So technically UXV was the longest time by like a day or two. UMV and UXV were definitely the longest tiers. That's mainly because there was a bit of waiting, and we also made some mistakes in UMV especially. We could have definitely cut it down. We definitely could have cut down UXV by probably a day if we did our EOH progression correctly. But overall, I think we did pretty well. I think we can't be too harsh on ourselves. The main thing that we would do differently, I think we all agree, is at tier 7 Eye of Harmony, we only made 4. We were thinking to make more, and we definitely should have, and we could have saved probably a day on Eye of Harmony progression if we just doubled the amount of tier 7 Eye of Harmonies we had. That would have really helped with the Universium. But overall, I think we did very well. Is GTNH hard to run without a server? You don't need a server to play GTNH. I have played single player GTNH. It's fine. I think some players in this run actually play single player GTNH. You don't need it. It's a very lightweight mod pack, I would say, and it's very optimized. Basically, this run, we didn't have to AFK much at all. I think someone was on the server constantly. There was always one person on the server. I think the first time we didn't have someone on the server was like by day 20, and that's when we were just waiting for a couple of things like Eye of Harmony or something, and just no one wanted to play. We just wanted to save MSPT. But other than that, the server pretty much had full uptime. It was kind of nuts. All right, there's viewers coming in now. I'll wait till we get a few more, and then I'll go for a full base tour. And then I might work on cleaning up like a little bit of the base, because I will share a download to the world after we're finished. I'll try and get a link up. And if you want to see that, I will make a video eventually on this, but if you want to get the world download early, I'll post it on my Discord, and I'm sure Tom and Soy will post it on theirs as well if you're already in their Discords and you want to check out the world yourself. A lot of the setups are pretty simplified. We don't have anything too complex, as I will show you. We try to keep everything simple. The only complex things we probably have is QGP and magmatter automation, but you don't have to worry about those till late game. Yeah, we are almost done. We are almost done. Yeah, there's no AFK. This is straight playing, by the way, that this this minutes played. This is straight playing. Wait, not this one. This one. Time actively playing, not AFK. This is not AFK playing. It's so insane. I really hope we haven't messed this up, because I haven't kept track this last day. I've been letting Tom deal with the late game. It's better just having one person knowing what's going on with everything late game, because it can get kind of messy with two people accidentally crafting the same thing. And Tom loves late game apparently, so we've just been facilitating him, and he's been guiding the late game pretty well. I did a lot of the early game stuff and mid game stuff, and then Tom kind of carried. Once we got antimatter and we got these DTPFs, Tom absolutely went ballistic. Yeah, we've got a lot of Mark 5s. The render distance is quite low currently. I don't know why it's quite low. I think someone turned it down to save lag or something. I'm not sure if we can turn it up without restarting the server, but that would be nice for the final base tour. Oh, Niels, do I have any plans after this run? Okay, so currently I have 2 runs going on. I have a Nether Garden of Grind run where I start in the Nether and we are trying to progress. It's called Hell's Garden. I've been streaming that the past couple days while waiting for EOH, and I've just been playing this in like the off times. I haven't really been streaming this run much because the late game isn't as interesting to watch. But yeah, and I think Tom's been streaming 12 hours a day. So if you want to watch the late game, you can watch it there. You can watch it on his channel. Oh, my channel Discord works. Cool. So we're cooking. Yeah, and the Nether GOG run, we are in the XPH. We're struggling. Got a lower university. Okay, yeah. Tom's still working on actively on trying to figure out the crafts and stuff just to optimize it so we get it within the next hour, which will be nice. I think it's literally just the Stargate crystal and yeah. Yeah, we are in the Stargate waiting room, but I'll go for a tour of the base. Try to kill some time, and then maybe I'll join the call with Tom and the others once they all come in. Let me check. There's only Tom and Vortex in the call right now. I'm sure that will fill up soon. You can see what they have to say about it. Who has the most uptime on the server? Tom does. Average Greg Tech player. You should go check him out. He's kind of nuts. He's a very insane late game player. He's also Italian. My favorite Italian man. What are these guys doing? Could save 24 minutes? Okay, I don't know what they're talking about. I think that they need more mag matter or something. Let me try. I'm trying to decipher what they're saying. I'm gonna lower University and Nano to batch a bit and craft it. Okay, they're trying to optimize how fast we can get Stargate from now. I think they're gonna turn off our Eye of Harmony once we have everything, get all the power, get all the Stellar from it, and then they're gonna cook that Stargate crystal. They're gonna do something like that. They've been planning it like all day. Are you guys wanting to try do a faster run at some point? We will see. I think once NAC comes along, the multi-block assembly line, or the multi-block like circuit assembly line, I think GTNH will be quite a lot easier since you don't have to spam as much. Maybe we'll do another run. There have been talks about doing another run when a new update comes out. But we will see. I don't know if everyone will have the time or will want to do that. I know Tom is probably going to want to do that. But yeah, we should. Let's wake up Soy. Do I have anything funny? Do I have anything funny we can do this way? Surely a shock. I'll give Soy a shock. But yeah, we've also optimized this run a lot for MSPT. I'll show you guys the spam. Okay. Okay, at 15 minutes, I'll start doing a pace 2 in 1 minute. Feed him up. And I'll show you guys the base from which side? Well, that's the mini map if you want to see it. It's literally just a straight line. Yeah. With Nax, hopefully Stargate gets a lot harder because at the moment it is probably the easiest it's ever been, I would say. Well, considering we can do it in 23 days, I think so. You'd love to see the entire base exploded after a backup. Yeah, we could do that. I'm sure Tom would want to do that with nukes. Alrighty. 15 seconds. We'll make our way from... Okay, we'll go from the Nano Forge and we'll make our way up the base. Don't expect any aesthetics. We haven't done any aesthetics. I recruited the most best lawn bases. Don't worry. Okay, we're starting big. Okay. Maybe Kokoku could kill him. I could definitely kill him. I've got this thing called a Shadow Beam Focus. And this does like a ridiculous amount of damage. You can't see it because currently the textures are bugged. I don't know why. They're just bugged in this version. Who knows? Who knows? Got some builders? Yeah, I was actually planning to build the stream. Like, just the spawn area. The recordings are too messed up. Yeah. I think it's going to be a struggle making a video. Okay. Let me go through. We haven't got Stargate. We're waiting an hour or two. Somewhere around that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Okay, let's go from the start. So this is the tier 4 nanoforge. I'm not sure if you guys have originally seen the normal nanoforge. It does look like this. This machine produces like a ton of nanites. Nanites are used all through Stargate and late game, and it's used for catalysts. It's used for cells in the space assembler. It's used for a bunch of things. And this structure looks absolutely beautiful. This is the tier 3 one, and this is the tier 4 one. There is a small automation challenge to it. I don't think it's too difficult, but yeah, we got it. That's it. Okay, let's look down here. I actually don't know what this setup is. I think this is either oil proc or what even is this? Honestly, can't remember. I haven't been down here for a while. Oh, okay. This is for narc fuel. So this is a bunch of distilleries for narc fuel. Our main power source is antimatter, and using antimatter, it requires a lot of depleted narc fuel to boost its output. So we have quite a large. Hang on, why is Tom here? Why is Tom here? I'm kind of worried. He's checking the craft, I think. We have quite a large narc fuel setup to supply our antimatter. I don't actually know how much power we have, but we have a lot, like the most I've ever seen out of anyone. This is more narc fuel. This is all narc fuel. This is our arc furnaces. As you can see, in GTNH, some machines don't really have a strict hatch requirement. So you can spam energy hatches on them. And this is what we've done for practically most of our machines everywhere to try to save MSPT and reduce the amount of machines that we spam. So yeah, so you will see a lot of machines just spammed with tons of energy hatches to fill their power level. This is a mistake a lot of players late game do. Oh God. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no, what happened? What happened? Oh, just one nanite. Okay, phew. This is a mistake a lot of late game players make, is building tons of multis. Like, you'll see people spamming a lot. I mean, we spam a lot, but that's because of, look how fast we're going. Look how fast we're going. But they don't maximize all the parallels in their machines. So they're kind of just wasting more machines for less like power. Okay, this is our presses. We have presses kind of everywhere. We did have presses for different items. These ones are originally for superconductors, but we ended up connecting all of them together. So they're all kind of working in unison now. And we just pumped lasers into all of them. Here's some duplicators. Here's our UMM. There's some pretty cool strats you can do of UMMs. But we had to spam a lot, as you can probably tell. This is something that needs to be buffed in GTNH. This machine here. What's it? The flux exhibitor. It's a magnetic separator. Tension we cannot produce fast enough, and there's no better way to produce it other than this machine. This multi kind of helped, but we do need to have like we do need a better magnet, please, because tension was such a big issue. Even max hatching this thing, we had to spam so much. Okay, I don't know what this is. Phosphoric acid. I set this up like ages ago. This is for our QFTs. We've got some passive processes, but you'll be surprised to see that we don't have that much passive stuff. We ended up using maintainers for a lot of the run just because how stupidly OP they are. There's a lot of like stupid strats you can do in GTNH. Okay, this is some oil proc that I set up. I think it was just for naphthalene or something. Pretty basic stuff. We set that up for a while. This is the mega apiaries. When you get to late game GTNH, you guys probably know what forestry bees are, but you can get forestry bees and you can put them into this giant GregTech multi-block. And this thing can house thousands of bees, I'm probably going to FPS lag my machine. As you can see, we have 45,000 available slots available for queens. It basically gains, I think, 1 bee per LUV amp. So as you pump more into it, it gets exponentially bigger how many queens you get. But as you can see, these are all the bees we have late game. If you want to see the useful games, I'll go over them slowly. Maybe you can go back over the VOD and you can take track of all these bees. And these are the ones that we used. But you're always free to download the world download and you can see what we exactly used. This is good info for maybe a video if I make the most useful bees in GTNH. But as you can tell, there's a lot of bees that are useful before this that we took it out because this thing can get laggy at high amount of bees. Once you go over like, I don't know, 4,000 or 5,000 bees, it can start taking a toll on TPS or MSPT. So we tried to minimize that a bit. I think the bee we spammed the most was probably Nequadria, because the SEs kind of sucked a bit at the start. Yeah, TPS is looking good. Maintainers can lag badly also, yeah, if your crafts aren't well optimized. That's exactly right, Ready. Yeah, we power fade on nanite. There's a little bit of university loss, but it's fine. I think this is our wood line. We have, yeah, we're just producing benzene here. This was for phthalic acid eventually down the line. These are some autoclaves. These were all for crystal chips. Normally people have one of these for crystal chips, but we had to have like 8. We ended up using a lot of crystal processors throughout the run, and I think we're still using them. Even mainframes, I think. We ended up using every circuit line, and I'll show you in a bit. This is kind of my responsibility, this area down here. And you will see. So I'll get my visualizer out. So this is our circuit production. This is the problem with the game currently, I would say, but NAC is hopefully going to fix this in 2.9. But yeah, we had to spam quite a bit. I think we have over 1,000 AALs. We probably have around 1,000 cows or less. We don't have too many cows, to be honest. Oh, we do have over 1,000 cows, but it's not too bad, I would say. I think the AALs are the worst part, but we chose to go opticals mainly, and I'll show you how this subnet works. I don't know if some of you are unfamiliar with AE2. In GTNH, you're kind of required to do a thing called subnetting, and in order to parallel a lot of your machinery, you do need a subnet. You do need a subnet. So each one of these circuits corresponds to a subnet, and all their crafting ingredients, when you request them from AE2, you go into a terminal and they distribute it to each one of these cows. And the way I designed this is that one row basically is one of these circuits. So each row corresponds to a different circuit, and we just kept stacking them up and stacking them up and stacking them up and stacking them up until eventually you see the one which becomes a problem. But yeah, with this network visualizer tool, you can see how these subnets are connected. They're connected to each to a subnet, and these wireless just go inside these cows. I also try to minimize these for lag. So I reduce the amount of cables I use completely, because cables do become laggy late game if you spam tons of them. And if we spam cables for all of these, this would have kind of been cooked. So the way I got around this was using the wire cutter on the stocking input buses, and they can transmit channels through the machines. So you can limit cable usage completely and use wireless and just 2 cables for each one of them. I think this is the most lag efficient method, or lag reducing method. I don't know how to describe it, to do this. So if you want to copy this setup, it's pretty easy. And these are all dedicated. All these buses are filled, as you can see. And yeah. And we will see the same, which I did for the AALs as well. And I think this is also another mistake that people do, is that they don't share their stuff efficiently. We're also octuple sharing this setup. So we're quad sharing the output hatch, and we're sharing the tile entities across 2 different assembly lines together. So you're kind of reducing the amount of overall tile entities in this area by quite a lot. And then you look at this is the AALs. They look kind of the same as the cows, but these machines are a little bit different. They're more annoying. They process items slice by slice, and they have parallels, as you can see. In the endgame GTNH, you can reach the 1-tick potential of these guys fairly early. As you can see, I think BioWare, or these optical supercomputers. These ones reach max 1 tick capacity at 256 amps UMV. We do have batch mode now, so these make it not too much laggy. So they're processing 2 per second, but these would actually be processing at 1 per tick or whatever. Then whatever the maximum laser is, there's a laser OC calculator you can find on GTNH, and you can see the thresholds for certain circuits and what their maximum laser or speeds will be. And we've hit basically all of the maximum speeds for all the circuits we can, except for quantums, I believe, because I think they require UMV 232 to function, but we've only got UMV 65K on them. But that's fine. As you can see, yeah, this is these are all the AELs, and this comes to around 1,000. 1,000 is just for circuits. This isn't even our universal setup. All right. All right, let's go to the next thing. So these are our assembly lines. If you've ever gone to I guess LUV in GTNH, this is the first multi-block you make. We made 64 of them just to get through the tiering faster, and we also always 8-hatch them with wireless. So we craft things through the tiers pretty quickly. We kind of made this the standard for most of our things. These AALs are for the dilation, the Eye of Harmony parts. These are also all in the maximum laser size that you can use for them at 232 UMV. And we have wireless LSCs dedicated to all of these, so we never run out of power in them. All of these can support, I think we got UMV batteries in them. How much power? UMV capacitor. What? They can support 10 EU per tick, whatever that is. Yeah, so we're transmitting that much into these AELs. Our power generation is absolutely insane, like I said, and you'll see why in a little bit. Yeah, we start crafting the Stargates very soon. So these things are QFTs. I think they're called quantum force transformers. They trivialize all your multi-block lines, or all your lines throughout your run. I know some of you will probably know of the plat line. That's probably the most basic line there is in GTNH, but there's quite a few more. And all of these basically simplify that line into one machine late game. This is done to save lag and MSBT. And yeah, there's not really much point in having a line late game. And what you can do is you can just shove a laser into this thing, and this will process the entire line for you. As you can see, this has got all the advanced glue line and soldering alloy and stuff. That simplifies everything. Yeah, it basically simplifies everything for you late games. You don't have to worry about this infra and worry about it taking up any of your lag. As you can see, GTNH is very optimized and thinking forward about this stuff. Yeah, this is our ore proc. It is very messy. It is very messy, but it works. It works. The filtering is not good. It's like the most simple ore proc you could ever have. We have 8 ore processing factories. Each one of these can do different processes. The only 2 that we did use was macerator, centrifuge, and we used macerator, wash, sift, I think. Yeah, it would have been that. And that's the only 2 settings you really ever need. These 8 were fast enough to process all the ores we need. So if you get to, I think UHV, you unlock these in, don't bother spamming these. They can end up lagging your world. So just stick with a couple and just make sure you stick a bunch of hatches on them. I'll show you our ore proc. So how it works is we have all the outputs in one subnet here. You don't want these outputs going into your mainnet, or it's going to completely kill your mainnet, and you don't want items just constantly flooding it. This is another huge source of MSBT or any lag issues that you have. If you have anything just flooding your mainnet, don't do that. Just put it in a subnet first and expose it to your mainnet. And as you can see, we have quite a lot of materials for the short time we played. 69G Lapis Lazuli dust somehow came up on top, but I'll show you our proper A2 later. There's going to be quite a few other things that are higher than that. I don't know. This is, I guess, the same subnet. Well, it's not the same subnet, but it is the same subnet. I'm not really sure what the difference between the subnets is. It looks like we ran out of space and we're just shoving stuff in another one. I don't know, but it works. It works. We have so many people in this run, so you can't really maintain stuff that neatly. And it wasn't like planned past EV. So you'll see a lot of mistakes we made. If you watch any of our VODs, you'll probably find us complaining or something. But overall, I think everyone did a pretty good job with keeping sane with each other and those crazy setups. But yeah, it looks like we're still mining ores, and this is how fast you obtain ores when you have. We probably have about 3 dedicated SEs on miners, maybe more. Can't remember. Most of our miners are on assemblers. I'll show you those in a bit. We have one vacuum freezer, whatever, the dehydrator, one dehydrator for our whole ore proc, and one forge hammer. So we had a pretty minimal ore proc. And the way it works is we store all the ores right here. We just stored all of them, right? And then whenever we needed an ore, we just filtered it in here, and this would expose it to this ore factory subnet, and it will just process the ores for us instantly whenever we needed it. So if we came across we're missing with something, we'll just plug it into the storage bus, and then we'll instantly have like 1 million of that ore because we just collected everything and we just stored everything. And these were stored in infinity chests to start, but we slowly shifted into singularity cells. And it looks like we are processing most things at the moment. Okay. TBM Striker. So you think you get overclocking, but can you explain the hatch spamming a little more and how perfect overclocking versus standard overclocking works? Okay. So there's a few ways machines in GTNH work. Some machines have something called a normal overclock, which is for every power tier you give above it, it will only multiply the speed by 2 times. And then there's other machines like, you probably know the LCR, which will give a perfect overclock, which is for every power tier above the recipe you give it, it will do it 4 times more speed. So perfect overclocks are kind of insane. And you will always want to have the maximum hatches you can on those because there's no efficiency loss. But there's some machines like, I don't know, I guess, yeah, this cutter, extruder, where it's not a perfect OC. So you will need to spam these quite a lot more. Oh yeah, EECs are another example of perfect overclock. I'll show you how insane those guys are as well. It's probably the best example to explain it. But the reason why we spam wireless hatches on the non-perfect OC machines is to maximize the parallels. Some machines in GTNH have no perfect OC, but they do have parallels, and you have to watch out for that. And sometimes they gain more parallels per energy tier. So you want to maximize those. Basically, parallels effectively are a perfect OC, but it's kind of limited. So you want to try fill these parallels because they won't have any energy loss. I don't know how to explain it any better, but I hope that kind of makes sense. Okay, let's go to the next multi-block. So these are component assembly lines. These produce all your like motors, your robot arms, pumps, all things like that. And we have quite a lot of them. The last tier of it is very expensive, and you will want to craft one because it cheapens Stargate quite a lot. It's the UXV one. I don't know where it is. It's one of these because we have so many. We're just spamming them because we needed a lot of them. Where is UXV? I don't even know where our UXV is, but all of these will be UMV, except one of them. I don't know where the UXV one is. But yeah, how many do we have? Let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So we have like 48, which is pretty good. Pretty good. It makes stuff pretty quickly. What lasers do we have in them? I did upgrade these lasers like ages ago. Okay, they're not even that like maxed out. We just ended up spamming kind of low tier lasers on these guys. But yeah, they seem to be enough now. We still have a lot of our starter machines here. A lot of these machines we only really needed one of, or we were just using them for recipes that didn't really need a lot of use. I'm kind of lagging at the moment just because of my internet. But yeah, you can see like you're not going to need 1 billion double osmiridium plates. There's no craft that needs that. So we ended up shoving them in like 1 or 2 material presses, stuff like that. A lot of these machines just stayed here just so we can put the higher the higher intense materials in the actual arrays to do processing. Hey, we haven't got the world record yet. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. Yeah, they're still sorting it out. Don't worry. Okay. This is the PCB factory. This thing has perfect upgrades after you get this coolant tower. It's kind of insane. You only ever need one. This is one of the couple multis in GTNH where you only ever need one of. And yeah, it basically does all your circuit boards and all that jazz. This is, I'm assuming it's a glass line. I didn't actually make this one. Yeah, we're reducing glass using this, but I don't think we really needed this anymore. We could have probably removed it since we have the witches. I'll show you that in a bit. But yeah, these are boldenators. These produce cobblestone, I guess, cobblestone, stone, and obsidian, and deep slate now, and a few other things. So you can get a lot of blocks out of this thing. Yeah. Britannia setup or arrays or waterline. I think we have to go to waterline. I think I missed waterline. Oh yeah, this is our main A2 area. It's very minimal. Oh, we can go to the deep dark, actually. Go to the deep dark. We did purge basically all our dimensions except two. One of them was Horus, which we had Dysons there. Actually, I think we purged that now already. Okay, we've purged all our dimensions except the deep dark now. And let's go to the deep dark. So this is a dimension you unlock in UIV, I believe. And this dimension requires magic to do. And it's a required progression step for Stargate. And as you can see, it's basically a empty world that's just full of cobble. And what it is a mining dimension. Basically, every ore in the game can be found here, and you can void mine them. So what we did is we spammed 512 void miners in this dimension almost immediately as we got here. I think we have more than 512 now. I am not sure on the numbers. We'll have to go back and count how many machines we have because we do have quite a lot. But we did make sure to play it smart with them. I don't know why that's like that. Let's just remove it. I think someone accidentally pasted a transformer or something and forgot to delete it. Yeah, it looks like it. But yeah, they produce every ore in the game. They are slower than SEs, but you can get a lot of useful ores from here. It's very good. As you can see, yeah, all the drives are filled here. I wonder if we can look at them. Yeah, you can see all the ores here. Very, very nice. Hey, we can't easily lose the world record. We would have like 20 days to catch up. We'd have like 20 days to catch up. All right, let's get back. How do we get back? Okay, let's go. Oh, it's up here. Okay, let's go to waterline. Okay, I guess we'll go to Peter. Do you guys filter VM or take everything? We take everything into storage. I don't know if we filtered anything at all. I think later on we might have to save some lag, but at the start we just took everything. All right, let's go to waterline. So this is waterline. This is the kind of water processing thing in GTNH. It's rather complex. It's kind of complex if you're doing it for the first time. We used SFM to automate all of them. It's actually pretty intuitive to use SFM. A couple of them are really simple that you don't need it. These are all redstone automatable. So if you prefer redstone solutions, you can automate it with redstone. That's how I did it my first time. But on this run, it seemed like SFM was the most consistent way and fastest way to automate them all. Like, just look at this. It's just a couple of triggers, inputs, conditions. These things are kind of cool. I really need to learn how to do this. Vortex is the one that set this all up. And yeah, it really showed me how OP SFM can be. And I've also seen some other strats of SFM that I kind of want to try now. And I might try that on Singularity once we get to the ability to make SFM. You're getting pregnant while watching? No. Okay, I'll show the playtime in a bit when more people join. I'm gonna go through the whole base and do a tour still. Is the Stargate done? No, the Stargate is done soon. I have a pinned message, approximately 2 hours. Maybe it's 1 hour now. Who knows? We're still working on the craft. It should be done though within this stream, within an hour or two. My favorite automation is tier 8's automation, which is done in 3 blocks. I'll show you the tooltip for tier 8. Baryonic perfection purification unit. That's the tooltip. Basically, it's a bunch of quark sequences, and I think this is the automation that really shines with SFM. You can literally do all the logic inside here in one block rather than spamming redstone and triggers trying to to do each variation of it. It's kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts, but it's a lot simpler than it looks. It's a lot simpler than it looks. It's very nice. I prefer this. You could also automate this with OC, but like I think this is just better, to be honest. I did not break this automation. It wasn't working. It wasn't working. I had to try fix this. I had to try to decipher what this was without ever looking at SFM posts before. That was stressful. That was stressful. Yo, Kuki, how we going? All right, let's go. Okay, we'll go to it. Oh, okay, this is the B. This is my B area. Do you like it, guys? Do you like it? Do you like my B area? Okay. Well, we did have biomes changed everywhere, somewhere here. I did change all the biomes for all the Bs. And I don't even know where they are. I don't know if someone just went and changed them all to a forest biome. It kind of looks like it. I don't see the biome changing at all. But I did have like all of the biomes down here. And the chests are not very organized. But we did all the Bs. I did all the Bs very, very quickly. I got Krypton B in IV, or as soon as we got to IV, basically. And that kind of accelerated our EBF times completely all the way through to Xenon. So that helped a lot. That was such a big grind. Yeah, we don't really have many Bs. I kind of just chucked them out as I went because I knew we weren't going to need them. I don't know if we're going to go for Questmaster on this run. Probably not. I don't know. I don't know if we will be bothered because we did remove a lot of stuff for MSPT purposes. But we'll see. I've got Questmaster on my other run. I'm completing very soon as well, so I don't mind, but maybe the others won't. Oh, okay. Lots of talking. Okay, these things are called space elevators. You probably know a little bit about them. I think threefold. I think this was threefold's end game goal. I think. I don't know. I haven't kept up with threefold stuff at all, so I'm not sure. That's what I've heard. But yeah, we had to build quite a few of these. I think we have 24 in total. We upgraded them all to Mark V casings, and then we kind of maxed them out with Mark III space assemblers. Mark III space assemblers do cost some Universium, but we decided it was worth it because our main opticals was using, our main circus was using opticals. So opticals require a lot of space assembler stuff, and we needed to fill this up. And the thing with space assembler stuff is that they can't be overclocked like an ordinary machine. I guess this is like a third type of machine. Machines that can't be overclocked, there's not many like this. It's mainly just the assembler. I think the black hole compressor, I think that can be overclocked, but it's kind of minimal. I can't remember. There's so many machines in this pack, it's hard to tell everything. But yeah, you just can't overclock these things. You just have to spam them a little bit. But in a normal run, I would say one or two SEs filled with Mark III assemblers would be enough. You don't need that many. We're just doing this because we did optical only and we spammed the heck out of them. Yeah, Mark II is very ass. I think Mark III should be unlocked a little bit earlier, to be honest, because we had to spam so many Mark IIs to get any sort of good speed. Yeah, that's something that definitely could be debated, maybe for 2.9. This is our magic area. It's also kind of just like very rushed. We have a research completer. I made a mega node. So it's not even a mega node, it's 50. I made that very early with our planar vortex. We don't have the infused seed set up here, but I did make a backup of when we did have it active. So I'm going to try share that one as well. I think it was at UHV. And I did also make a backup at UIV. So if you want to see the info before that, before we cleared it all, I'll probably upload the UHV one as well. And that will show all our early game strats. Early game as in like LUV stuff. We have a blood magic outer here, as you can see, and we got automated infusion. This infusion was a bread-day simple automation. It's just with A2 and just using a filter. This guarantees it just never fails because it can't extract the wrong item by accident. We thought that was probably the best solution for this. Normally I build a universal setup, but sometimes it can fail if a server skips a tick or something and the timing doesn't get right. But yeah, this is a completely foolproof thing and it's so easy to filter the filter. It's fine. It looks like our magic area is even off for some reason, but whatever. We don't need it anymore. We completed magic pretty early on. And yeah, there's some more blood magic rituals. Fun fact, we got meteors on day 2 of the run. Got meteors on day 2. That's how fast we progressed. Yeah, meteors carried us quite a lot through the pack. 3/4 gold was TA rocket. Okay, nice. Summon a meteor. I don't have the meteor ritual here. I don't have the meteor ritual. I would have to turn it on. Maybe after. I would do the full base tour first. Other than the blood magic meteors, what else does magic get for you late game? I don't know. I have to think about that question. It does get you quite a few things. It gets you deep dark, allows you to progress in the game. It gets you draconic armor, it gets you infinity armor, it gets you sword of the cosmos, it gets you prismarine, it gets you what else does it get you? It gets you dragon blood, it gets you a lot of things. Because yeah, it's hard for me to to carry everything off the top of my head. Summon a meteor. Yeah, I'll summon the TNT meteor over the Stargate. I think that's a good idea. All right, this is our prismarine setup. I kind of like quadrupled it. And this did last the late game. So if you are low in prismatic acid and think that the Britannia multis aren't enough, just spam a couple more. This lasted in a 23-day run, so it's definitely enough. I've heard some people telling me that these Britannia multis are not fast enough, but they're definitely fast enough. You can also world accelerate these if you really want to, but it's not really necessary. And as you can see, yeah, we got quite a lot of prismarine. These are the new body blocks. We didn't bother with any of the other body blocks, so it wasn't really worth it. I got my classic runic outer set up here. I set this up every run. I've got a tutorial on my channel if you want to do this. It's very, very easy and it takes like 2 minutes. You don't have to spend your time making the agglomeration plate. Whatever it's called, this thing. You don't have to spend your time making all of these runes for it. And you could just queue it in A2 and that makes it so much easier. And we also got this automated as well. Well, yeah. Our main flower gen was Entropinium flowers. We just had a TNT B going and we just shoved TNT in it. And that worked quite well. All right, let's move on. Okay, let's go to our crafting arrays. So we did spam quite a bit for our crafting arrays. There's our hiles. I think these are dedicated to different things. If I guess, they're probably on glass. Let's guess. Yeah, they're on spectral glass. They're kind of just passive because you're always going to need spectral glass for opticals. So may as well make them passive. They're very easy to make. They're like passive maintains or whatever. And these are our on-demand hiles. We have quite a few. High demand is kind of insane late game. We have quite a lot, actually. Never mind, we have quite a lot. And the thing with hiles is that you can spam UMB 64 amps on them, so they're not terrible. And there is a way to reduce how many hiles you have, which we did also use. But yeah, we were crafting so much, we just kept putting them down. And yeah, and you'll see all of our setups kind of are made to reduce the lag. We kind of put, I mean, hiles we did spam a lot of proxies on, but a lot of these other setups, we preferred energy hatches over proxies. And we moved a lot of the useless recipes into their own areas down there, so we didn't have as many tile entities in the world. Here are our laves. We have 32 laves. I set this up with this beautiful well share the other day. I hope you guys like it. It's quad shared in this cross shape. Oh yeah, that's another thing I should mention. Thank you, Arentas. We didn't perform any major bugs or any major glitches in the run. So we did perform a couple glitches, notably the Brazier glitch, which clears all your permanent warp in the early game because all of us had like insanely high warp, so we just decided to use it. And the other glitch we used was The planar vortex stabilization glitch. I'm not going to say exactly how to do it because I don't want it to get patched. It's just a funny thing. But you can stabilize a planar vortex without the stabilizers. You need the stabilizers, but you can remove the stabilizers from it and automate it a lot easier. And that's what we also used. And I wouldn't say those are really any like game breaking bugs. And they're only really related to magic to just help it a little bit. Yeah, I think those are the only two bugs we actually like purposely used. Anything else I can think of, not particularly. I think everything else is pretty much intended mechanics. Maybe infused seeds might not be intended, but I think just not many people know about them, and they are very strong and deserving of a nerf. But yeah, I think everything else we did pretty legit. No more bugs. Okay, let's go next one. This is our Y mill array. As you can see, this is our macerator array, our washing machine array. So you don't need to spam every machine in the game. This is our extruder array. You don't really need many extruders. This is our autoclave array. You need quite a few autoclaves late game. Actually, I don't know why we have so many. But we definitely didn't need this many. But if your setups are built right, they're not that laggy, to be honest. The main sources of lag in late game are A2 practices, and that's what you have to get down if you want to lower your TPS and MSPT. So a lot of the late game was just focusing on trying to get our MSPT down as low as possible and figure out what was wrong at times. This is another problem with late game is the solidifiers, but this is also fixed in the new update in 2.9. We have the new mega solidifier, which you should only need three of. But these modis are absolutely huge and really annoying to spam. But so be it. This problem kind of arises of having the guard forge and having like every fluid basically solidified. But yeah, it's fine. This is our bending machine array. Not too bad. We probably have like 256 machines of that or something. We also spammed these guys, the hip units. So the BHC compressors were actually too slow for us. I don't remember the reason exactly why. We do have quite a lot of them, and these are all for eternal singularities, and they're passive, but they just weren't fast enough. So we ended up spamming these guys instead, and it's just been a lot better for us. Not sure if that's just an issue with the black hole compressor or something, but yeah, we spammed a few of them just for all the normal recipes. And yeah, you can see it, yeah. Those are all the other machines. Autoclaves were much of a bottleneck? Damn. You octupled them, so you're 100,000. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, if we had TPS, why not? Are the new Mega Multi designs coming in 2.9? They're coming in 2.9. They should be, yes. Have you tried Money Factory? How does it compare to GTNH? I have not tried Money Factory or any of those GT packs. GTNH, other than all the... did I play Autobus 9 after GTNH? I think I played it after GTH. GTH was the first pack I actually properly played. I think I played maybe Stoneblock like 10 or not, like 8 years ago, 7 years ago or something. Something along those lines, whenever it came out. And that was the first mod pack I ever played. But yeah, GTH until recently is maybe 2 years ago, 1 year ago, was my first proper mod pack. I did play a lot of technical Minecraft before that. So you'll see in my single player or in the automations that I do, I like to use a lot of redstone and a lot of vanilla redstone. But I have been getting into Project Red a lot. As you can see with these things, I've been using a lot of Project Red in the automations and stuff. But yeah, I don't know if Tom is asking me or Vortex, but I don't know anything about SASs. This is our Dragon Plug. We had to spam quite a lot of these, and these are all chaotic. We used a Draconic reactor to get a ton of chaos shards. It's very, very easy. There's no point running around every 10,000 blocks killing the dragon when you can just set up this Draconic reactor, which takes doesn't take too long. And you can word accelerate it, so you get tons of shards easy. And I'll show you all the shards that we have. We have 10,000 shards, and that was only running for a couple hours. And we have 48 of these. These are all for Dragon Blood. They sustain our power generation. We have an insane power generation, which is why we have so many. You wouldn't normally have this many, but yeah, because of our power generation. That's why we have so many. It is a speed run after all. We have to do some spamming. This is our mabs. We have 16 of them. That's probably typical of a run. My other runs, we probably had around, I think we had around 8. Okay, next thing. This is beamlines. This is something that can reduce the high usage and resource cost of usage late game. Basically, they process, interesting, they process all the wafers late game at kind of a discounted cost. And you can also laser into them. So they're a lot faster than Hiles earlier on, but I would say when you get to late game, the Hiles do overcome just because of the shitty focus bus restriction in these guys. They've only got 16 slots. So end game, when you start shoving whatever lasers we have in these Cyclotrons, 4 times UMV, like 35 trillion, 70 trillion, 140 trillion in each of these. They do become bottlenecks because you just instantly use all the focuses. Deserving of a nerf is why they're getting greenhouse compatibility for infused seeds. Yes, I know, it's kind of nuts. They'll be very strong in the greenhouses, I would say, because when I looked at it, they were harvesting once per second per seed. And in a greenhouse, you can shove 1,000 seeds into each one without them decaying. And with some of the seed outputs, that could be kind of insane. With the soul sand one, like the one we were using for our run, that's 64 times 20% chance, I think. Times 0.2. And if you times that by 1,000, that's 12,800 soul sand per second. And you can get that in IV, which would be in time for the UCFE, which you could have done the exact same strat as we did, was just plug CBD into the UCFE and just plug metric tons of it with like around the 12% promoter cost. And we ended up generating, I think it was around 10 million EU per tick, maybe even more at some points. But it was less than we expected, to be honest, just because of the promoter cost. But yeah, we ended up generating that basically immediately as soon as we got the USFE. Yeah, and that was a pretty good power gen, I would say. These are our vac freezers. We didn't bother with the tier 2 one. We don't think it's worth it. It's just better just spamming normal thingies. Oh, Vortex. Hello. Vortex is also a player of the run. Sorry for today's shader question. What shaders are you using? You have solars, but yours seem a bit different. I'm just using Samsa complementary. I'm not using anything special. Using Samsa complementary, and I just upped the settings a little bit. Just not even named. But yeah, it's literally just Samsa's one. I'll show you the EC mobs. I'm sure maybe some of you are keen to look what we used in the late game. Okay, so this is one of the most strongest EC mobs in the game. It's the Twilight Wraith. Has 100% chance of glowstone. On 15 times UMV. We didn't bother upgrading past this. Oh my god, Axe. Thank you for the raid. How are we going? Oh, you're ready for half the rest of the Stargate base tour before we get gate. How are we going? We're like an hour or 30 minutes off gate, somewhere along there, and I'm just going through some of the final pieces. Peck trade's done. Let's go. So you got your sapling. You're chilling. If you didn't know, Axe is doing a GOG run. Go check them out if you like Garden of Grinds. They stream fairly regularly. All right. Let's go on to the EECs. Okay, so the first mob we have is the Twilight Wraith. That drops Glowstone. That's used for Cenarium, basically all of late game. Second mod we have is Skeleton. That is used for Agar, which is in the bio lines, which I haven't even showed because we removed them all and they're all in QFTs. You would have to look through maybe the UHV save to see all the bio VADs. Next one is, I don't know what this is, a chicken. This is also for the Agar line. It kind of uses like bio stuff to brew these circuits. Next one we have is the Ender Guardian. This is one of my favorite mobs. This produces obsidian. And with obsidian, you can electrolyze it for magnesium. And magnesium is kind of a rare ingredient to a lot of stuff late game. And you kind of run out. It's used in the Quadria QFT a lot. And if you're doing Narc Fuel to the scale that we were doing it, you need a absolute butt fuck ton of it. So I set up like 64 centrifuges on this. They've all been removed because we ended up getting all of it from Eye of Harmony eventually. But if you want to set this up, it's really good. And it's also really good for calcium plasma if you don't have it already. Next thing we have is the Jolt. This is also my probably third favorite mob. This guy produces redstone, and this is what solved all of our Ruby issues in the late game. With this guy, we had 2 of these guys on UMV, 15 amps, and we're just producing mass tons of redstone. I did want to show you the thing later, but we have 4 trillion redstone, and this is just all from these jolts. That's producing 786,000 per second, and we could steal 4 times this, so this can produce like millions per hour. All right, next one is the Queen Gas. This guy produces like gold and stuff. 700,000 gold per second, or 40,000 gold per second. Emeralds, gunpowder, you know it, whatever. Next mob is Cold Blaze. This is for Cryotheum. It just drops the Cold Blaze rods. Not very interesting. Not very exciting. Slime Beetle. You probably have seen this mob. Just drops like slime and stuff. I don't actually know why we're using slime. Maybe for rubber or something. I don't know. The Witch is also another really good mob. Particularly Witch of Domination. Because this guy drops spawn eggs. So if you're doing the alternative Dragon Blood recipe, you can just use this Witch. It also drops glowstone, gunpowder, and sugar. Sugar you can use for oxygen. Glowstone, again, just good for Cenarium in general. You use a lot of Cenarium in the end game. Gunpowder, you can actually electrolyze gunpowder for a lot of goodies. This was kind of added recently, so if you're an old-time player, you've probably never seen this recipe, but you can, not electrolyze, sorry, you can centrifuge it for a lot of goodies. You can set saltpeter, sulfur, and charcoal, and saltpeter is really, really good for tons of phthalic, but we never had an issue with saltpeter because of our power gen in the mid game. We were using soul sand, you just get infinite saltpeter. And it also produces redstone, so if you don't have a Jolt Blaze, you could just run one of these guys, and this will be good for 99% of the game, unless you want to electrolyze 1 million redstone per second and get 50,000 ruby per second out of it. I think this guy's probably another, oh, it's cobalt. This guy's good for aluminium. 200,000 per second. Pretty good, pretty good. This is the power of perfect OCs. As you can see, we're putting 2 billion EU per tick into each one of these, and they scale like exponentially. Fire Beetle is good for Fury Metal. You would need to use this in late game for Dysons. I wouldn't worry about this early game. There's a few mobs like this that you don't really need early game. We really need a tier list. I could probably make a tier list of all of the ones that we have in this run and what we used, because I did note them down. I did note them down before we went to start. This is Stabilo. This is probably one of the most broken mobs in the game. They were talking about a nerf about this a little bit ago, but I think it's in its right place. I think it's completely fine, but it does trivialize uranium late game, so you don't need to bother mining it, and you could just plug this into the QFT and just not have any issues about uranium or plutonium or anything. What's the redstone mob's name? The redstone mob is called a Jolt. I think we'll come to another one about now, actually. Yeah, Jolt. This is the redstone mob, Jolt. It's just a type of blaze variant. Do I have progress vids? I don't have like actual videos that I've made out of this. I'm going to make probably one big video out of the entire speedrun, but I do have VODs on my YouTube where I kind of I tried to tour the base at the start of most streams. So you can like kind of get an idea of where we were at each stage in the game. I almost did that daily. I like to say I always did it daily. Maybe every second day of the run. So I wasn't able to stream every first day. I don't normally stream every day. This mob is Snow Guardian. This can drop Steel Leaf and Nightleaf Metal from the armor. And you can macerate the armor for those things. And that's used for Dyson late game along with the Fury Metal stuff. Blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. Crimson Knight is used for Void Metal. Void Seeds, I think. And Void is used in a lot of autoclave recipes if you choose to use it late game. Void is kind of trivialized by SE late game, so we don't even really need to have this guy here. Oh, sources of phosphorus. So we actually struggled with that a lot pre-SE. We were just relying on meteors for phosphorus. It was not good. It was not good. I really didn't want to breed bees for it because we were so close to SE at the time. But yeah, we ended up just dedicating some SE miners on phosphorus later on. and that helped a lot. And it really saturated our narc line and it allowed us to push through narc fuel. So yeah, we didn't really have any good sources of phosphorus. We ended up just using apatite dust from the meteor and whatever we could just scavenge. Yeah, but overall, this is, yeah, that's all our mobs. We have quite a few more mobs that go in the early game. I'll highlight over these just in case you want to see them or you want to watch the video back. There's maybe some useful ones that you might want. Most of these that I just saw aren't really that useful. But yeah, I think there's a couple more we maybe might have used. I didn't listed that. Yeah, I don't know. That's all the mobs we used. Okay, cyclotrons. So cyclotrons still do have a use for late game. If you played to, I think, UV, you normally use these for QAs, but then you end up using them for other particles, like I think it's the Eta Mason or something. I mean, use it for the down, up, top strange quarks for waterline. I think Eta Mason, I think this is the particle you use it for. It's really hard to remember everything in the game. As you can see, GTNH is a very, very long mod pack. But yeah, using it for, Stargate crystal dust. Oh, my mouth is getting dry talking. Yeah, phosphorus is a huge bottleneck. Yeah, phosphorus is kind of cooked until late game. Eta Mason is the only non-QFT. Yeah, okay, I got it right. Thank you, Valen. Thank you, Valen. Oh, okay, where's the next thing? Mark 5 Fusion. So Fusion it doesn't need to be spammed in a normal run, but at the pace we're at, we did spam it. You can get away with a lot less, maybe like around 20 Mark 5 Fusions, I would say, through a normal Stargate run. Assuming you passive like Cenarium, Metastable Organescent, and a couple of those plasmas, and you keep some on demand. There's a really easy way to have passive on demand with Fusion and DTPFs. And they're all the same, but we ended up probably having, I really don't want to count this. We could count the channels. 10. I think 42 fusions it look like. I think we have 42 fusion reactors. We could have definitely spammed a lot more. They're very cheap, but yeah. If you're doing a Stargate run, I would recommend spamming like maybe 20 of them. They have perfect OC, so they're pretty good. They're very, very strong. It looks like Twitch has an ad, so I might wait a little bit before continuing. Maybe I'll go see what's up. I've pretty much toured most of the base anyway. There's not much. We've only got one thing to wait for. It's this mess and this mess. And maybe this mess, we can do Gaia as well. I think that's basically the entire game. The entire, yeah, all that infra. All of it is deleted, so it will look a lot smaller than what was actually it. We have even an Eternity beacon down there. I'm gonna wait the 30 seconds for the ad. Let me see when it popped up. Stupid Twitch. It looks like we're getting the whole server on right now. Come on, Melon, you have to join as well. It's very soon. It's very soon. How many people in there? Oh yeah, I can look at the playtime. Okay, it looks like you guys are back as well. We have, I would say, okay, we have 7 people above 100 hours. Elephant's there. Elephant helped a lot in the late game, and the early game. He did a lot of the automations late game, and he managed all of the SAS automations, the SAS savings, the antimatter savings, which helped a lot. It helped push our power a lot. So I would say, let's check again. Time actively playing, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I don't know if you, 11, 12, 13. With 13 people, I think technically that played more than a couple hours. Josh, he hosted the server. So he counts. 7 hours, it's fine. So I think 14 players. And then these guys were kind of just spectators. I think Meow just came about, just looking at the server. Tooch played loot game for the first 2 hours. Dream came for 36 minutes. And Nekunu joined for 150 milliseconds. Yeah, Dream Master is going to pick up another gate. Sadly, Dream can't join us today. He's currently at work. But Boo Boo is going to come along. All right, it looks like YouTube's back. So let's go to Tom's Insanity. This is Tom's Insanity. This is all what Tom did late game. This is all what Tom did. Oh, we should probably Yeah, I was probably discussing that as well. Okay, let's go down here. Look at my mini map. Look at my mini map. I wonder what that is. What is that? Or what could that possibly be? These are DTPFs, dimensionally transcendent plasma forges. This is a late game multi that kind of produces a lot of late game materials, as you can kind of expect. Infinity and like all these residues. There's a mechanic to them where you have to keep residue and the recipes running in order to have residue savings, and you don't want them to ever stop running, so you want these to constantly run, so you kind of need them to be a passive process. And this is one of the few things in the game that we kind of had passive, kind of not. But yeah, we have a jungle of these. We have a jungle of these. The reason why we have so many is because early on, we chose not to use a mechanic called convergence. And what convergence does is it kind of speeds up these DTPFs at the cost of extra residue. And because these DTPFs are so cheap, we just decided to keep scaling them as they are. And residue is a huge problem before you start getting plasmas from Eye of Harmony. That it is kind of just worth it to spam more rather than doing conversions for most recipes. For some recipes like Spacetime, you don't really need convergence on it. I think the catalyst cost is a lot more than normal if you put convergence on Spacetime, but on Infinity, it's definitely worth it. So we did use a convergence, but not to an insane amount. We tried to go and minimize our residue kind of usage. So yeah, we ended up building 160 DTPFs, and that was enough. This also helps sustains like the million sasses we had pre Eye of Harmony. We needed to produce a lot of space-time to sustain the insane power that we had. And yeah, that is the DTPF for you. You don't normally have to spam this much in a normal run. I would say a normal run probably has around 8. Normally has around 8. But we have 160. And that's probably one of the biggest differentiators we have from a normal run. And one of the, like a cool strategy. Okay, this is our late game power generation. So we do have 2 slams. I know a lot of people won't be familiar with antimatter power generation, but normally you only have 1 because these have basically, you're never going to saturate the full throughput of one of these. But we decided to have 2 because I think UXV lasers are really expensive in Universium, and another slam was basically free. So we just ended up shoving 2 slams and shoving UMV lasers on them because they're so cheap. And we have, I think we have 32 SASs, whatever they're called, SAS, semi-stable antimatter stabilization sequences. We have so many of them. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, and we've got some secret tech, some top secret tech. Elephant made a guide on it, a beautiful guide. It's on tips and tricks in the GTNH wiki if you want to see it. But basically, we're kind of, it might be a bug. I don't know if it's intended, but there's a mechanic called passive, I guess, usage, passive consumption of antimatter, where if the antimatter is in the hatch, it will start consuming some of the EU per tick. But you can, it doesn't check for the whole time that the antimatter is in the hatch. So you can take out the antimatter early as soon as it does the check, and you can reduce this passive consumption a lot. It doesn't save a lot, but it does save around 10% of the total cost that you're like spending in these antimatter things. And you can also use it to distribute, I think, antimatter to other reactors and have a smaller buffer size of Universium across all of these if you want. And I think that's what Elephant's guide is kind of highlighting. Yeah, go refer to his guide if you want to know more about this. It's probably not the best for me to explain it, but I tried my hardest. Yes, this is all alone base, all alone base. We have a very tall neutron activator here. This is for the depleted narc fuel. I don't even know if it is still running, but yep. And the final, last but not least, okay, well, one more thing, we have Godforge. I'm still not an expert in Godforge, but we did all the milestones fairly quickly. I didn't work on the Godforge. This wasn't my thing. Um, they're pretty full. I think we got enough to make the Stargate crystal, and that's basically all we need. We got all 3 rings. I think this is something the Chinese run that was before us didn't have to do. So technically our run was longer, but we did have the benefit that we got to use Gorge. We got to use Gorge. And I think they did have Matter Manip in the Chinese one. I'll have to double check with Meow. But I'm pretty sure they did have the patch, maybe. They were on a public server on dailies. So maybe. But the thing with the Chinese playstyle versus ours is that the Chinese, they don't actually spam machines, which is very surprising. If you look at their final bases, it's very minimal infrastructure. That is because they played on a public server. And that's kind of a big difference between our server and their server, is that they played on a public server, so there were other people and other bases on their servers. So they couldn't build like a million of each machine. So yeah, I think that's one of the like key differentiators of our run and why it's so different in the times. We also played a lot, but the Chinese also played like a ton as well. You don't know if it's answered, but how long was the total playtime of like the players? I mean, we can calculate it real quick. I don't know if I have my calculator next to me. Actually, I do. I have my bag right next to me. Can use my engineering calculator if you want. Let's look. We can go through it together. Let me go grab it. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's over 1,000 hours, which is kind of expected. Which is very fast for a run. Keep in mind, it's very fast for a run. 1,000 hours, and especially in multiplayer. Well, it might be more than that, but because we have so many overlapping hours, and we've just spent like a lot of time just wasting time not doing progression. Yeah. Let me look. The hour efficiency isn't that great. Like, I would be happy if we're below 1,500 hours between all of us, because if you look at any multiplayer run, you will see like overly excess amount of hours that you combine them. What was Pev's solo run? Didn't he have a crazy one? So Pev got a time under 700 hours. I think he got around 600 hours or something in his base, but that was also just his playtime. So he was AFKing quite a bit. 7-7 plus 1-2-5. I feel like Tom is still gonna go for a solo run after this one at some point. I feel like that's something he would do. Plus 60, plus 46, plus 43, plus 28. Meow didn't help us. Plus 17. And I guess Josh helped us as well. Yeah, 1,580 hours. 1,580 hours. So we're even faster than a single player normal average run. Oh. Oh, Sawyer's on. Less than 1 hour? Okay, we might join the call very soon. Okay. Pulls out Abacus. No. Yeah, Tom does prefer solo, yeah. But hey, he didn't have to do magic progression. Yeah, 1,500 of multi-fun is very fast. All right. I have harmony progression. The way we progressed I have harmony so fast, we didn't actually progress it that quickly. Let me look at the tracker real quick. So we progressed I have harmony. I'll send the tracker again in chat for all you new viewers. There you go. I should probably put it in my description. We did I have harmony in just under 4 days, or just over 4 days. We were kind of trying to get 3 days. We definitely could have got it 3 days if we tried hard enough. But basically, we didn't do anything too different, to be honest, because we were really struggling on power generation while we got our first one down. So we kind of just wasted the first day with one eye of harmony. And we weren't able to overclock it that much because we were in the middle of building antimatter, but we went, fuck it. We had the eye crafted, so why don't we just start it? Why don't we just keep getting it to craft? And yeah, so we just had that running while we built our generation. And that our power generation took about a day to build. And then we started overclocking it. And then that's when Tom took over because Tom was controlling the power, the eye of harmony. So Tom basically controlled all of the EOH progression. It's normally better for one person to do it, just in case some mistakes end up happening. We did get one mistake at tier 7. We kind of progressed it normally. We had a lot of power to work with. I think to start off, we had around 200 trillion EU per tick, I believe. Yeah, we had around 200 trillion EU per tick. And then I think around tier 3 at Black Dwarf Matter, we started building out a couple more. We ended up going to, I think, 2 and then 3 between tier 3 and tier 7. And once we got to tier 7, we ended up making 4 Eyes of Harmony. And we maxed them out to tier 7, 7, 5. And then we swapped them all to Universium. And the mistake that we made there is we should have waited to 8 Eye of Harmonies. And we should have maxed all those up to 7, 7, 5. And then swapped all those to Universium production. The thing is higher tier casings with lower tier planets produce black dwarf matter extremely fast. So all those casings that we could have crafted would have been very, very cheap for us. And that's one way you can accelerate through EOH progression really quickly. Why does it take that long? Because of these recipes. But keep in mind, we weren't doing nothing during Eye of Harmony through Eye of Harmony. We were solidifying infra and fixing all of our mistakes. It's like, you shouldn't look at this as a time gate. You should look at it as a time to improve your infrastructure for crafting Stargate. Because in the end, Stargate was meant to be a meme goal. It wasn't meant to be like achievable for everyone. So you shouldn't expect it to be like the realistic standard of everyone. I don't know how you'd explain it. But yeah, that was the goal of GTNH when it was made. Oh shit, I think there's like a spider on my foot. One sec. Hang on. Okay, no. Oh, there is. Hang on. One sec. There's a spider on my foot. I'll wait at the I'll just get the spider out of my room. Average Australian moment. Okay, I'll AFK here for a second. I can't even sit in a seat. Okay. One sec, I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. It's safe. The spider's safe. The spider's safe. Don't worry. Don't worry. Sorry. I live upstairs, so I had to go all the way downstairs to carry the spider out. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm alive. Don't worry. Let me close my door 1 sec. It's so hot. It's so freaking hot. We're good, guys. I didn't die. Okay, if there's any questions you want to ask me now. Otherwise, I'll join the call in like... It's only Tom and Vortex still on the call, but I'll join it maybe when Soy joins. What are they doing? What is this? Okay, they're doing some weird stuff in the speedrun general. Will there be a world download? Yes, there will be. There will be a world download. I'll put a link in my Discord once, maybe tomorrow. And I'll share the link to the others so they can put it in their Discords. And then eventually, once we make videos, yeah, I'm sure everyone will link it in the videos if you want it that way. That's fine. Ooh, can you see how many channels you're using on the ME controller? Yeah, we can go look at that. Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's do that. Ask away, ask away. I'm happy to look at anything as long as it's not destroying like our gatecraft. So our main controller is like just under here. We actually didn't use that many channels, to be fair. We just spammed wireless, and it's really not that full. You really don't have to go with an overkill controller in late game or in GTNH or any pack at all. Like these wireless connectors are fine. Like we didn't even use all these hubs. We didn't even use them all. We had no issues with running out of channels. Like imagine. How do we check it? I don't even know how you check. Can you get the network tool? Is that I never used the network tool. I'm never concerned about this stuff. Network tool? I think this thing you can check with. Can you see how many channels you're using? I don't know. We're not even using that much. Like, look, this is our entire network. The main thing are P2P tunnels. How do we have 52 level maintainers? What? I'm surprised that's not taking more lag than what we have. I think we're only getting like around 7 MSPT from level maintainers. We've been tracking that carefully. But overall, yeah, that's not that many channels. And as you can see, like a lot of our setups reduce the dense cable that we use, but they are subnetted as well, so you won't even see it. Click the blue one. Oh, that's gonna lag everything back. All right, give me a sec. You're lucky I have a strong PC. Let me turn off those ones, because those ones don't really matter. Okay, I think this is the best visualization that you can actually see stuff with. If that helps. I think you can see channels in one of these. Oh, here you go. If you want to count them, good luck. Good luck counting this. Does each compact have its own? Or it could be connected directly to mainnet. Who knows? Maybe some dumb way connected to mainnet. Nah, it's chill. It's chill. Compacts aren't that fast. Yeah, if anyone wants to do the math on that, it's really not that many channels. Everything's subnetted, so all these orange lines, those are proxy connections. So don't worry about that. That's nothing. That's why I try to remove it. But yeah, you can't see the numbers without it. It's kind of scuffed. Like I think this is the best. This is the best representation. I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, these are AOs. Yeah. I think these things took up the most channels actually. The PTP tunnels, like 64 channels. But yeah, overall you don't really use that many unless you don't subnet correctly. Like I can go around to any subnet and you'll see that everything is on a subnet. Let's click here. Like this is all subnetted. All the channels in there are in a subnet. This is all of this is on a subnet. This is an output subnet. So all of these are going to all the output hatches and placing it in here. And yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, we can go through AU2. Let's see our most items. Let's see the most items. We have water, obviously at the top. I think we've got a max water cell for that. Copper and iron. Honestly, I've seen more stacked AU2 systems, to be fair. I've seen more stacked AU2 systems than this. But we have most things, a lot of things in the trillions. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff in our A2 system. We did try to clear it a lot, all the junk. We do have still quite a bit of junk from the ECs in here we should have cleared, but so be it. My teammates apparently don't like voiding everything on subnets, so so we have 6.5 million Arctic jackets in here. I mean, I think we're using this for playtime add 100 outlaw. I think we're using this for scrap or something. It's Arctic shit, so I think that's fair. But yeah, this is what we have. What do you do for main storage subnet? We just subnet storage. We don't have anything too special. We just keep it simple. Like this is literally our whole storage system right here. It's not even on a subnet. There's like no point even putting it on the subnet anyway. I know some people like to subnet their storage, but it's like you don't really need that much in GTNH. Yeah, some people like to set up full systems for it. I see the benefit, but if you're subnetting everything locally anyway, like we do, I think that's the best practice, in my opinion. Yeah, there's no point. We do have this mass storage, but it's not even subnetted anyway. I do agree with some bulk storage systems. They can be pretty good, but it's basically effectively the same thing as local subnets. Sticky cards are actually really laggy on mainnet. So we won't be using sticky cards on anything. I think the only thing I used a sticky card on was for my circuits down here. I think these ones. Yeah, I use sticky cards. I use sticky cards in these subnets purely to avoid it if this subnet here was full. Hang on. If this subnet here was full, it wouldn't fill up the ME drive in here. And I just put a sticky card kind of ejecting into the main net from these cows. But these are small subnets, so it's not going to affect anything. Millions of stringy swap there. What are we doing for fluid storage? Basically the exact same thing. We're just spamming cells. All of these are probably singular, multi-fluid storage cells. And if you have nothing leaking into mainnet, it's fine. Just make sure nothing leaks into mainnet. And you won't fill up all your storages. We didn't actually have any storage incidents throughout the whole run. Like our storage was completely fine. I think Lazy was clearing up a lot of the useless shit. Like if you go to our storage and you filter descending, and let's remove the craftable stuff. We do have junk, but we don't have that much. Like a lot of the loot bag stuff is filtered out. Like we did have a junk storage somewhere around here. I believe it's this network. Yeah, this is our junk storage network. Oh, and we put a lot of our junk in there. Mainly bees. Yeah, that's how we managed our storage. We have quite a few CPUs, but yeah, we ended up getting to singularity, so we don't need to have these ones anymore. The main reason for so many is because of all the maintainers we had. Maintainers played quite a big role in going quickly. It really helps keep all our machines like up. Oh, right. I should discuss our circuit strategy as well. So for our circuits, we did do optical only, but we did keep our old bio infra, and we did actually buff it a little bit at some points of the run. Like we still have 64 AELs on all of the BIOS steps. And we actually just maintained all our bio infra to make the circuits into the any circuit or whatever. So we had both bio and optical being made at all times. So that really helped push our circuit production quite a bit. And yeah, we did that with every circuit line. So we were using all the resources that we had pretty efficiently, and we tried to get the most out of everything that we had. What's the proxy stuff? You haven't encountered it in IV? Okay, I can go through proxy stuff. Proxy is chill. Okay, so proxies are a really OP item late game. It helps a lot in lag saving, but they are tile entities. And I actually don't know if either proxies or universal setups are laggier late game. We don't know, because we had a universal setup, but it was using toggle buses. And toggle buses can get really laggy. And as soon as we cleared them and replaced them with proxies, we reduced our MSPT by about 15. And we only had about 2 or 3 universal setups. So I'm not sure what the deal was with that. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, that really helped us in the mid game. Oh, Adam's on. Cool. I think we're trying to add Boo Boo. We are close to getting the Stargate. We're around 30 minutes, maybe. I think there's more people in the call, maybe. Yeah, there's more people in the call. I'll join in a little bit. And we can see what they're saying. I'll explain proxies real quick. So proxies are an item that hold 2G of fluids and items in every unit, I guess you can say. And you can just link them wirelessly using these crafting input proxies. And you could just wirelessly link them across all of the multi-blocks, and you could distribute all your items and fluids and parallel them very easily. Very, very easily. This is very broken. You do get access to another one called crafting input buses a bit earlier, but you don't get access to these proxies until really late game. Oh, that's a lot of talking. Maybe I can let someone else do the talking. All right, where's the Eye of Harmony? I saw he's on. Should we kill Soy? Should we kill Soy? I have a cry. Oops. Why does he have no armor on? Why does he have no armor on? I told you this staff is very OP. I think I could just go like this and kill all of these guys because they don't really have good armor. Oh my god. Okay, let me join the call. Let me join the call. I'm gonna check my inputs are working, and it looks like we have 10 minutes. Is that 10 minutes till Stargate? I have no idea. I think, yeah, Soy's in call, so let's join it. 1 second. Let me get my stuff up. And then I think that's everyone. I think it was, yeah, there's 6 people here. That was so awesome. That's awesome. Let me check my inputs just so I can making sure I can hear everyone. Okay.
I expected you to say don't do it for safety, so we don't lose the recipe.
How are we going, guys? How are we going?
Oh, finally he talks.
Yeah, I was doing a base too.
Holy moly.
It took a while.
You're always here, always muted, Doc.
I know. I had to concentrate sometimes. I have some UV 64M dynamo hatches I found. If anyone wants them. How long on gate? We're waiting for this Eye of Harmony, right?
7 minutes.
7 minutes. Let's go.
Why do you expect us to place a whole pantheon for the Eye of Harmony if we wouldn't wait only for it?
Wait, is this sex? Oh, okay, wait. Never mind, don't worry. Who are we missing? Yeah, we got so many people on. We got 9 people on. That's most people. I mean, Pev should be on. I think Pev's on his own.
Aren't there like
Let me
6
ping
people
Pev.
left?
Let me ping Pev. Oh, not everyone played. I'm gonna ping Pepper's
Hello.
pin. Let me spam Pev real quick.
What the hell? I'm looking at the time played leaderboard. How did Nico No play for 150 milliseconds?
No one knows,
Yeah.
but everyone laughed at it. I've seen it in Duck's stream, in Tom's stream, in Soycake's stream, on every stream I joined. Everyone laughs from that. I'm not even sure, like, if you join without being without being whitelisted, does it count or just doesn't? It should not let you in the server at all.
I think you just had
Like,
the
it's
wrong
probably-
version or something. I don't know. Oh, Meow's on. Cool.
It's probably
He
just
had a
some like
connection
really,
issue.
really bad internet that just
Do we even
disconnected you
know
once
that
you
Yeah,
joined.
he's in China.
Yeah, he's in China,
Oh,
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah,
It
makes
was
sense.
connected for 3 ticks exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like join, test internet, it disconnect.
The real speedrunner.
Yeah. He speedrunned the login.
Oh my fuck, how laggy. Okay.
I believe. Everyone on. 10 people, that's crazy.
Every
Wait, let me-
parallel. is
We
in
need-
detail.
We need the screenshot with everyone in the in the seats.
It's a little bit windy up here.
Drone renderer.
Yeah, I placed it. I think it's the perfect block that can be used for, like, it's the only renderer in the game that has a hitbox. Of course, I could bring the Eye of Harmony renderer or something that would just, or go to Forge of the Gods renderer, but they are
Black
big.
hole too, probably.
Yeah, Black
Maybe.
Hole too. I placed it on officials. I don't remember actually which one of the admins
yeah.
of officials I wrote to, but I remember that they were designing the spawn and built some stuff for like Black Hole, but without the renderer, and I just showed that there is the actual block of renderer and placed it. Like without world edit, it is very hard to figure out that because it's hidden from NAE, and I have no idea how to enable it back. Probably in code only. But I know how to get this one. 120 seconds.
Holy shit. We're doing it.
2 minutes from the gating. Also, did we disable this one? No, we didn't. I'm disabling this one as well. The second Eye of Harmony, which everyone forgot about.
I think you can leave it running, but okay.
Why would we need
Bruh.
it? Like,
It's
We don't-
26. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
we don't have any reason to keep it. Like,
We don't have any reason to shut it off too, if that's the matter. But okay. Whatever, I guess.
I like the trophy in the craft. So the complete Stargate.
yeah, you can pick up the beacon and place it back, you will get another one.
Ooh.
Also, we have almost everyone here,
We do. We
so
do.
we can soon get a screenshot.
I can't wait. It's gonna be a mad screenshot.
1 minute. 1
Come
minute.
on, come on.
And then we craft magnet liquid, and then we craft the crystals. The last step to crafting the whole gate. I'm so happy, like it's my first run ever.
First gate. Let's go. I'm so proud of you, Vortex.
Oh, sorry too.
No, it's
You
second.
finally
But
have a gate roll.
I'm so
I
proud
will,
of
I
you.
will also get 2 separate
So,
gate
like-
rolls because the first run was single player. So instead
Oh no.
of getting two,
Ew.
like Gatefinity, I will get 2 separate.
Disappointing.
Dirty multiplayer gate.
No one will
Well, I'm
see
sorry,
it
you can get
anyways. I have a bunch of rolls that override the Stargate. Like
Yo, it's
3
finishing, it's finishing, it's finishing.
I got a
3
special chair.
seconds.
I got a backseat to my chair.
Okay. Graph Magneto. Where is the Magneto? Someone already moved it, I guess.
Yeah, it's 17 mil I requested.
Let's go.
Here, come down here if you want to see.
Come here, come here.
Just down.
Okay.
Paper.
Stay here.
Which
We're
module is it?
the mosquitoes running.
Which
you know.
module is it?
Oh, holy! We have
Okay,
so much.
okay.
This one. No, wait. No, yeah, this one should be the module where you inserted.
Tell me when to crank up
I'll go watch
the.
this.
Okay,
the
double
factor.
check the power.
Who has the Magneto?
I have it, I have it.
Okay.
It's finishing right now.
We got this.
We got this. Yeah.
I believe.
Holy moly!
Holy
Even if we
moly.
dump and the entire wireless in it, we'll still have about 3 times the amount of power we need to craft the gate.
We're chilling. We're
Like
chilling.
we had 1.2 to the 21st before in disabling the Eye of Harmony. Now, when we disabled it, we have another. Like we tripled the amount of power in wireless just by.
In which form are you moving the
in-
Magneto soy? We have an input hatch where you drop it as fluid with the drums.
Sounds good.
Drums?
Anything
Yeah, we're
works.
back here.
Why don't you why do you disrespect the neutronium cells so much? They have
Sorry.
120,
We have
128
those already?
million.
I don't know
okay.
which cells we have. We have the drums, I use the drums. Drums, you can place drums. You can look at the drums.
Exactly. Oh, it's
They
here.
change color.
Okay.
Oh,
I need another drum. This is too big for one drum.
You can use the same one, just move
is
it
the
twice.
fuel factor already cranked up?
Okay, are we ready?
You can
Is
see the
fuel
yellow
on?
drum in his hands.
Everything set?
Should we? I'm increasing the.
Oh, we need to set the
when?
fuel value.
I'm
we do that?
increasing it.
30K.
30K.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
said
Tell
it.
us when to hit it.
Go.
Wait for the update.
All right, come on.
Oh,
Let's
wait a
go.
second.
Let's go. 20 seconds.
Holy
Oh, I guess I
Fire.
forgot to
We only
put it
turn
down.
on one. Why is one not working? Turn on this one too. Turn on this one too. Okay, good. 20 seconds.
Look at the wireless. Look at the wireless. It's
Oh.
dumping.
Let's go.
It's a
Oh my
blue
God,
drop.
Parallel.
Holy.
Let's go, guys.
Okay. This one ready?
Like, get the entire table so we can grab it. Grab the gate.
I have
Where's
one
the
crystal. I throw it in
Alex?
H2.
Second ready. Second ready. Put it
Throw
in
the crystal in H2. Throw the
H2.
crystal in H2 when you have it.
Quick.
Okay.
Okay, it's done. It's done. It's
Time
done.
lapse,
22
lapse.
days, 16 hours,
Yo.
45 minutes.
Let's
Time,
go.
time.
16:45.
Timestamp.
It was on 45 minutes.
Timestamp.
Said it. 22 days, 16 hours, 45 minutes.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Hold the
Let's
park
go.
to get the quest.
GG.
It's inside the CPU. It's in the ghost pattern. You can stop it. It goes to H2. We can put it in the chest if you want.
Yeah, sure. So we get the quest.
Yeah, let's get the
Let's
quest.
go.
Okay.
Let's
I want
go.
to
Leave,
get it.
everyone leave the like how it's
Yeah.
called.
I'm ready to hold it.
Leave the group in beta
Let's
quest so we can
go.
claim it separately.
All the Stargates separately.
Wait, we can?
I've left.
Yeah. We need to
Yeah,
do
okay.
the last dupe. The last dupe.
The last tube. But do we even have to
The
leave?
Yeah, I
Super?
got
music!
it.
I don't think we
Oh,
have
I
to
love
leave
the music. I
separately.
love the music.
I think we just all claim it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, right,
You
because
can
it's
claim
in
it.
We
the-
probably
Let's
can,
go.
but just in case,
Yeah, leave and
I'm
claim.
leaving.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Alright,
Right.
guys.
Can
Can I get-
We
can
have to rejoin so we get the quest done, the final quest.
Can I get
I'll
an
put it
invite
in
back
in
to that
the
quest
AE.
party, please?
Okay, I got it.
Okay. I'll
Yeah, I
stay.
got it here.
It's in AE.
I
Just-
also
Someone
put
make
mine.
party invite me.
I'm staying
Okay,
in the
is
Is that
party.
Cheers
I get
game
one.
where
I'm staying in the party just in case. Okay. I'll invite you guys.
Okay.
Oh, that's your quest book claim, isn't it?
I think everyone can claim this. I don't think it's one
am I
time.
the lead? No, I don't think. Yeah, you can just join, right?
Yeah.
What are you
Guess I can
doing?
invite.
Holy.
We can make a Stargate beacon. Oh, let's go.
Number 4. What the
I,
Okay, peek.
Imagine if we power failed. You can't power fail Gorge. It uses power all at once.
Let's go. We got a
Oh, the
trophy.
achievement. Is there a trophy?
Yeah, there is.
Is there a Stargate
The-
trophy?
The,
Probably
the,
not,
the,
right?
the Nether Portal one. This one.
why do we have
Yeah,
10
there is.
bases but not enough of the other blocks?
Because everyone's like holding them. We need to put them all in.
Well,
one
we should
person's
dial
hand.
the game.
Where do they need to go?
Give them all to one person to get the quest.
Can I get a Oh.
Sure. Okay. Mine magnet.
Mine too.
mine too.
Oh.
Duck is the
I'm taking it
Like-
all. I'm taking it all. Thank you guys.
lord.
What
The only one without a
Thank you
magnet,
guys.
maybe.
I have 8 Stargates.
Jesus, man, this
Bad
drone
with
is so ugly. This drone is so ugly. What is this?
Shut
I
up.
need 2 more Stargates,
Okay,
guys.
done.
2 more Stargates.
Who has it?
I turned.
Oh, here.
Alright.
Oh, this thing's backwards.
One more
Actually, I
Stargate.
might-
We need one more Stargate.
Okay, okay. One
Did
more
someone
target
form
and
one?
we're
Did
done.
someone form one? I think someone formed one.
Are you guys wall shooting
Yeah.
this Stargate?
You
Give
need
me-
to
We'll
break
get
it.
10 greeting for Celestial
it.
Council.
Don't bring the
quest.
controller! Okay.
Too bad.
No,
Too
no, it
bad.
wasn't
What?
up yet. It wasn't up
We
yet.
we
I thought Boo Boo will build it.
Dude, Tom just
Is
got
it ju-
PTSD. You guys don't
let's
know.
go.
Yes,
Let's
yes,
go.
yes.
So good.
Yes, I
That's
have
so
to
good.
stay from the
Oh.
last time I did it.
GG's guys.
Okay,
Building
we're
block?
done.
GG's guys.
Greeting
Where's
from
the 10K?
Celestial Council. Yeah, it is
GG.
the Eye of Harmony renderer.
You can put it on your head.
Wait.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
have to take a green screenshot.
Oh,
Like,
no,
to
I
get
can't
it.
remove it. I can't remove
Wait,
it.
you can?
Yeah.
You can put it on your head
Yeah,
with
you
the
can't remove this, by
Tinker's
the way.
construct.
Hang on, let me try
Yeah.
dislocation focus.
Don't click that rat minesweeper. Do not click that. Please don't. Actually, it doesn't do anything because it's in the
You
way.
can't get it in any way except the world edit. It's just a renderer of Eye of Harmony.
Wait, how many planets can we get in one place?
Oh, you can spam a
A lot.
lot. Don't worry.
More than enough, I would say.
Wait, did we make the backup?
No, stop
Wait.
placing these.
Wait, can I get
Okay,
one?
okay.
Okay,
We
Oh,
clean
no,
up.
not the
Look at the
minesweeper.
planet.
We need-
Not the minesweeper.
I removed a bunch
Oh,
of those
God.
in my world. It's just set block 0 and that's done. But other
don't think you can move
otherwise,
this, right?
don't.
Can we clean the other blocks so we just see the planets rotating?
Oh, actually, we have so much planets now.
Oh, you can carriage door it away. That's so funny.
No, where did it go?
No.
No,
Alright.
We
Fabio,
can place
don't do
it
that.
with set
Where are we
block
placing our
command.
goats? Where are we
We
placing
got
our
the
goats?
gate anyways.
This door OP. or
I'll
what?
write the boo boo so he knows.
Is BB gonna place them
Alright,
all?
where are we actually putting the
He said
gates?
he's
I
home.
think I have.
He's home.
Oh.
I guess we're wearing it on our heads.
Someone in my chat earlier proposed that thing. We enable rain. We
Guys,
make
can
it
I get
rain.
some, can I
Can we
get
even
can I
enable?
get one of those?
I mean, technically, We can, but we don't have explosions enabled. It will just remove some hatches and that's all.
Also, I think only energy hatches will blow up. Do wireless and wireless probably blow up. Like, I don't think many things will blow up actually.
Can someone update the whitelist so Boo Boo is in it?
Who has
Wait,
the off elephant?
What's in?
Elephant. I can't
yeah.
remember everything. That's all.
I think you can do whitelist add and then whitelist refresh.
Sorry, what do you guys
how
need?
to wear it?
We need to add someone to the whitelist. We need to add Boo Boo to the whitelist.
Oh, we don't have perms.
What's
I
this?
can't
can
use this command because I don't have OP.
I can stick it in
Like
the
not
console.
not the right OP, you know.
Yeah, what's Boo Boo's IGN?
He said it is the same
Yeah,
as
it's
Discord.
it's Boo Boo. It's Boo Boo.
Boo Boo
Alright.
_19.
Wait, how do I wear this?
Should be added.
Second tab in the inventory.
Okay, when do we do the another practice run?
When will we do the actual run now?
Yeah,
We
when's
will
the
start
nine?
the actual run
When's the
now.
actual run?
Alright, Bobo's
It
added
was a
to
good
the white.
preparation, guys.
Yeah, we need better practice. Ouch. He's here.
Holy moly!
Holy.
We'll take a 30-minute break and start
I'll
the next
TPL
one.
and I'll TPL.
Yeah, next run's in 30 minutes, guys. Get ready.
That's not how you use TPL. How do you TP someone here?
We have a walk
no.
near this place. Who will be
It did work.
Oh, okay.
Where is he?
This is such a mess.
All right, where are we building the gates?
We can do it in this shitty overworld base.
What
Is that even a
this game,
thing?
Bo?
There is so
both-
much trash. It's
At both
unplayable.
ends of the line.
Wait, we need to do some. We need Boo Boo to sit here.
Let's say, yeah, Baby has to sit there. Oh, there we go. There we go. Should I bring him in the Stargates? I'm gonna give him
we
all
need
the Stargates.
chairs.
I'll share a magnet.
That's just speed and Stargate right there. More playtime than Necno already.
Wow, you just got 10 Stargates. That's crazy.
Who did that? Doug.
Oh, oops, that was accident. That was accident. I forgot it ricochets.
We have a coffin now. Bring the coffin. Holy.
Oh, free
There
grave.
is-
Who just just stole it from his grave?
Wait, how much blocks do we know? There are two stacks of. Wait, I have an idea.
What's the idea?
Oh, Doug, you froze his
Beacon?
game. You froze his
Beacon.
game.
Beacon.
Do we even have enough?
Stargate Beacon.
You froze his game.
Did I? Whoops.
Yeah, 12 power units. That's good. We finished 10-8.
Wait. I'm frozen.
Sorry. I can kill you again if you want. Or Kasonic. Did I actually crash that
We don't even
game?
have enough to finish.
There's no way.
Now
have to use Chevron.
delay of chevrons.
Wait, we can
Otherwise, we
make the
don't have
beacon
enough
hollow
block.
to save on blocks because I don't think we're rich
No, we
enough.
have enough.
Okay.
Sorry, Vortex is character. Don't worry. We even have a beacon.
We need some Stargate
Wait,
blocks.
We can steal one from the blood magic counter.
Oh wait. I
Make
haven't
the
yet.
top layer out of bases.
I have this.
I've already stole one from here. Look.
No, these are ugly.
We
No,
can
we
make.
can- wait.
We could make it hollow actually. We could
Bob
make it
is thinking
full size.
about putting our record in his in the website.
I'll just craft more blocks. Wait, that's true.
We have. Okay, it's done. It's
I mean,
done.
we can make the middle hollow. Or we can-
Beautiful.
We
What
don't
is
have
this?
to.
Why is it not lighting up?
Whose grave is this? Is this Adam's grave? I don't think a picture's gonna go
Oh
well.
yeah, we need to do a serious picture, a serious shot of the team.
Yeah, we
So do
gotta
we-
get a screenshot of like all of us on this.
Yeah, on the
Can someone
Stargate
delete
beacon.
the EOC renderer? Can someone delete the renderer?
I don't know
Yeah, sure.
how.
Can you OP the boo boo?
Done. Or we can actually place it inside the beacon, so it is like around the Stargate beacon.
Oh
Yeah,
my
good idea.
But for that, we probably want to move it a little bit to the side. Give me 1 second. Let me cook.
Can you OP?
I put him creative. I put
Yeah,
him in
I did.
creative. Oh, he's a. I guess.
I OP'd him too.
Let me.
I'll move it here.
Oh.
Sorry. Just 5 guys. Okay, now I need this.
Okay, this is so stupid.
Okay,
Perfect. Oh, that's actually gonna look sick.
and the
Actually.
beacon.
Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful.
Let's go.
Beautiful.
We're in the
Alright.
void.
Take your ammo up. Take your ammo up.
Do we take the star hat off or no?
Remove the
No,
armor.
keep it on. Keep it on.
Okay.
No,
Hey,
no.
Hey.
don't put the Joker trap.
Alright, guys, take your stuff off and put on the this thing.
But take off healing X2.
We can get some renderers if anyone wants.
Tom.
I lost my hat.
Tom.
What are you Yeah, I lost mine too.
I
Guys,
give you one.
Here
my
you go.
classes are starting right now. Like, I literally got a notification.
Get them.
I guess
Get
we
the
can just
hat.
cheat and stuff now that the run's over.
What's the plan here exactly?
We won anyways.
How
Uh,
many
you
get
got
Now
failed?
we can
Yeah.
start the actual run. What's the question?
Alright, take your ammo off. Come on,
We
fast.
have not enough space to fit everyone here.
What are we trying to do exactly?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Screenshot for the
Probably
website. Boo Boo wants to put us on the website.
we need to put Boo Boo on the beacon. On top.
Yeah, good idea. Put him here.
Let's go.
No.
Give him the hat.
And I can't make anything.
This is so stupid.
That is the whole point.
Guys, I don't actually know what's happening. I just muted myself. What is happening? I think we're just taking a photo for the website. But yes, we have completed Stargate finally. It's literally just pitch quiet.
Did anyone screenshot that?
Yeah, we did.
Or we just waiting till someone does that?
Like we haven't built the actual Stargate, you know.
Invis potion effects? What's Invis ID?
Oh, I forgot the command to give him invisibility.
we need
Chat.
the-
What's the
Okay.
potion ID for invisible?
Right.
Anyways, what's the plan now?
We are not in a perfect circle here.
Ah, sorry, Tom. Sorry, Tom. Wait. Let's get a perfect circle for you.
Cares?
Go out to the edge. Right. Push
Edge.
shift.
Go to edge.
Yeah. Can you go to the right a bit?
I think
Outside.
so he has to move back a little bit.
A drop
Soy.
of milk here. What is
Soy.
that?
So
Soy.
I wasn't paying attention.
Bit closer. Circle.
Tiny trophy.
I think I already took the photo.
I've taken a lot of photos.
Spin this. What are we doing?
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
What you are doing, but it's funny.
Yeah, get the names in there.
Let's see how fast we can spin this thing. No,
We can't spin it fast enough because it's more than one like one turn per tick. Because we have too much people here.
So this is what getting Stargate do to a person, right?
What the hell?
What the hell?
What?
This is how Big Bang starts.
I hope no one will place an actual like industrial TNT here.
It's time to blow the base.
Don't.
By the way, we need to build the actual Stargate.
Do we?
Yeah, we do need to.
Nah, I think it's time for this.
Like we haven't built the Stargate.
Oh, you think we need what the hell is happening here? Who plays that much? I found your renderers that we have bajillion planets here.
Oh
What
oh
is
gosh,
that?
look at the planets. Go below the thing. Go below
Holy
the thing.
crap.
Go below
No,
the
no, no.
thing.
Holy crap.
I wanted to do that, but I thought it would be too laggy. But
Alright, when are the
okay.
nukes?
Just
When
crash
are,
the server.
when are we nuking the server? I launched a backup, so
Yeah, we have the backup, theoretically.
Do
theoretically.
not set off
I did
nuke.
one backup like 15 minutes before we got an offer universion.
It's good.
Who throws some fuel rods? Oh my fuck.
Did someone just save the backup, I guess?
Oh, that's so crazy. If you go outside, there are a lot of the layers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really
I
cool.
saw that. I just
No, no,
screenshotted that. That is hilarious. Who is placing even more of those? Holy.
Oh,
It's a
man.
test. You see, anyone who just gets kicked means that he has potato PC. It's the test. The true benchmark.
It's an endurance test now.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
playing.
Yeah, the
I'm
last
playing
one
GT
left.
and
The last
like
one
10
left.
FPS.
Holy shit, that's a lot of
Damn,
planets.
that is a lot of planets.
That's a shit ton
40.
of play. They are
I'm
by
losing
by
FPS now. I'm only at 50.
Guys, I think this is what astral array should look like.
Yeah, I think so. So
thank God it isn't.
that's a lot of parallels.
Yeah, we haven't about 100 parallels here.
Maybe a few more, I think.
I'm still at 50 FPS.
I'm at 26. My
Not
shaders.
bad.
I'm at
Of
24.
40.
I think it's Linux that is making me win here. I remember I had like half as many FPS.
let me
on
turn my
Windows.
shaders
Anyone knows
off.
where
Hang on.
did Bobo put the screenshots?
I don't know.
They're in
Yeah, I think I
Screenshot
can
break.
earlier.
general.
Where?
GTNH general.
Oh, general.
Damn,
I'm
no,
not
where's the
finding
announcements? Where's the announcements? Come on. Are we not good enough for announcements?
That's true. I'll send a picture in our Discord.
that. Okay, yeah, I found it.
Let me send you like this. This is so stupid.
So his stream crashed? Damn. You could say. I saw it crash completely. Okay, let me turn my shaders back on. Are we blowing up the world? We should probably double check we have a backup. But
Tom, so you have the third gate now, right?
I
Will
think
get
it's forward.
fourth. You have two right now. Or was your one
With
SP?
this one, it's a 2 single player, 2 multiplayer.
damn, that's rough.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, now I'm at 1 single player, 1 multiplayer.
Cool.
Ready to finish up my single player.
All right, we good? Are we gonna build a gate or no?
Oh yeah, someone.
I think the beacon's fine.
Yeah, what do we do now?
I want to blow up the world.
Start
But
an actual
Yep.
run.
I want to double check. We have
Yeah, now we
backup.
start the real run. Now we start the
Okay,
real
you-
run.
Yeah, start a real one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
30 minutes, everyone good?
Finally, I can spend
I
some
guess so.
time on my coding stuff instead
Finally.
of just jumping over the base.
Like, if you want, I'm fine with her starting right away, but I'm not going to take any lead position this time. I'm just going to play
No.
aggressively. I think I'm really going to start a GTNH solo playthrough in 1 week. I want to do a tutorial series after this.
Sounds good. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
you said about it like 20 times on your streams.
Okay, but it was only you. Also, I don't know how many times I said no. Oh, Doc doesn't know. I'm going to do the series. I'm going to say the things I keep getting asked. Next time I live stream, if someone asks me one of the questions I will cover in the first episode of the stream, I'm going to
Yeah.
ban him from posting channels on my YouTube channel for a week.
It was one day before. What
Reasonable
changed?
crash out.
That's so funny. Sounds good. Sounds good.
True evil.
Nah,
If-
that's
if-
reasonable.
If I ban one guy from my chat, I wouldn't have a chat.
You don't even have to start with.
My whole translation was like I have a live stream with all that. My peak online was 2 for 3 seconds. Then it came back to 1.
I also need to head out.
Yeah, it is
Bye-bye.
6:30 in the morning for me.
I gotta work.
Sounds good, guys.
Alright, see you guys.
GG's.
Okay, I guess that's it.
Uh,
Bye-bye.
Make the post
who's
for
making the
for
post?
Screenshot brag.
I don't mind. I kind of, unless Tom wants to. Oh fuck! I lost the call. Oops! I accidentally left the call, but I can if Tom doesn't want to. Can draft it up now.
We don't even
Alright.
build the Stargate, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
That's Stargate.
Whatever.
Don't
Okay,
need it.
I'll draft up a post. That's fine.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, we kind of want to build a Stargate for the download.
Yeah, I'll figure out the
Right.
download stuff.
Meow. Meow, I
Yeah.
love you.
All right, I'll catch you guys later. Cheers. Okay, guys, that's the end. I might stream again in a little bit if you want to catch me. I don't know if I'm going to do Singularity or my Nether run. Maybe my Nether run. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to draft up a post. I'm going to place it in screenshot bag. I'll try acknowledge everyone that was in the run. Go upvote it if you want. I'll put some photos of maybe the base throughout there if you want to check it out. And I'll try get the world download working, but my internet's so slow. Maybe I can get someone else to do it. We'll see. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you guys for watching this run. I hope you enjoyed the speed run. It was a very big effort. All right, I'll see you guys later. GG's, guys.